streaming on Twitch. What's going on, Twitch? And I think we might be streaming on YouTube right about now as well. So I'm just going to say yo first. I'll do a nice little slow intro to wait for a few people to come into the chat and say yo, happy 2025. This is the first demo drop stream of 2025. Oh, one more thing with myself, Dave Colombo Jenkins. If you are a new viewer or you literally just stumbled on this, I listen to music from the future. I comment on it. I suggest ideas, and loads of the wonderful community who tune in the chat also get involved, and they provide even better feedback than me because most people are producers and I'm not. So we are going to listen to loads of stuff. We got 20 tunes. I think it's one of my most interesting selections of contributors to today's show. Quite a few new people who've sent stuff in, which is amazing. We've got quite a few different genres as well, I believe, anyway, from what I can see. I try and listen to nothing at all until I'm on this, so I'm listening to it fresh. Sultra is in on the chat, so what's going on, Sultra? Yeah, don't be a stranger, and let's listen to some music. This is amazing. We're streaming just for the first time there. Oh, right, okay. Oh, right. I made it difficult for myself because the first tune that I put in the spreadsheet is actually in my downloads folder, so bear with me while I rabbit away and just try and find this person's called Sequest or Sequest. The track is called Checkmate, and we will find out a little bit more about them now as this tune comes in. As always, let me know if you can hear it okay. Let me know if all of the levels are coming through. Let me know if you're okay as well. Thank you to everybody who's already locked in. Quite a few of you on YouTube and on Twitch as well. Amazing. What's going on? Right, okay. So, this is Checkmate by Sequest. Let me send you some information.
They're full of tricks, so you better come equipped. Use your head or they'll surely make you slip. Pace your shots and count the clip. Commit, don't hesitate, exterminate. Take them.
Yo, Simul, what's going on, Hash?
Adapt to change, pivot and make them separate. You're legit, so take your time and let them underestimate, because their end you'll facilitate. Leave one to interrogate, outplayed and decimate.
What's going on, Loz?
That's checkmate.
That's checkmate. I will share some observations or thoughts I have on Cockney MCs in a moment. I need to hear this drop. So it's a Sequest from the UK, I believe.
Yeah, that's checkmate.
Ooh. Okay. Instantly, right, let's get a little bit of a rewind on that, because I thought that was quite interesting there, the way that the vocal texture changed a little bit on the drop as well. Hang on, no, a bit further back. There we go, let's go again.
Yeah, that's checkmate.
Okay, alright. Off to a flying start straight away. There's a really nice kind of spikiness to this, isn't there? It's clear. Everything's sitting in the right place.
We heavyweight, yeah, featherweight, yeah, exterminate, lock 'em down, set stuff in place. This is my game, so time to play.
Yeah, Hash, you got a really good point there. It is staccato. Everything's really kind of precise.
Keep looking and you'll find you wind up blind. I'm undefined.
I think, as I turn this down a tiny bit, I think that vocal needs to be given a bit more space. Right. Oh, wait. What's going on, Jan? Wow, okay. So Jan is at a film festival. Wow. We got music from across the world. We've got music from Australia. We got music from America. We got music all the way across Europe and of course the UK today. Music from film festivals. So I'm gonna just have a little bit. Oh right, is this you? Are you Sequest 360 Rampage? Okay, this is really interesting. Like, I would like to know more about the MC, Because I always, right, I'm just going to pause this for a second. I always kind of feel like a Cockney MC is trying to be Keith Flint. And I'm really sorry to all Cockney MCs, but when people are talking like this over music, it kind of feels a bit Keith Flinty. Now, this dude kind of feels like it's almost like a texture. I'm finding it a little bit annoying because I want to hear what he's saying, or otherwise it's just the Cockney going rah, 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 rah in my ear. So that's like just like honest feedback there. I think the vocal, if you're gonna flex a vocal like that, because it's a strong vocal, it's a bit punky, a vocal like that comes with a lot of connotations, let's say, like, kind of makes me think of it makes me think of punk, basically. Like, and if you've got a vocal that's saying something like that, he's probably saying something which is worth listening to, or is making a point, probably political or something like that. These kind of Cockney MCs tend to. I also think of Agman Gora as well, and sometimes he ain't political at all. He's just talking about drugs. let me let this play anyway. Let's see if we can hear what he's saying. Who is the MC? Tell us everything, please, Sequest or Sequest.
Come equipped, use your head or they'll surely make you slip. Pace your shots and count the clip. Commit, don't hesitate, exterminate. Take them quick or they'll make their escape. That to change, pivot and make them separate. You're legit, so take your time and let them underestimate. Cause their age will facilitate. Leave one to interrogate, outplay, then decimate. Yeah, that's a trick, mate.
That is my favourite bit. That bit with the vocal where it kind of really turns the vocal into a texture. That's awesome. Okay, right, so we got a little tip from Hash here. Whenever you're mixing a vocal, turn it up. Uh-oh. Oh, it says we're connecting to your channels. Oh no, this is a shame. I still seem to be streaming. To activate chat, please enable channels. Let me know if I'm still streaming, because no, I'm still streaming. Everything seems fine there. Don't confuse me, Restream. I've already activated my chat. Okay. That's enough of that now. That was a wicked way to start the show. The first demo drop tune of 2025, and we're in with a bang. Manipulate, hesitate. I'm not too sure about the vocal. I would like to hear that much more crystal clear right at the front. It makes me laugh because my son was teaching his friend how to play chess downstairs just now, and he taught me how to play chess. So he's one of the many people who taught me how to play chess, because he'd teach me and then I forget the next day. But yeah, really interesting. Very interesting. I want to hear more of that vocal if you're going to go like that on a vocal. So normally I've got the next tune already queued up. That's horrible, seeing myself on Restream. That can go away. Right, okay, the next person is Quirk. Now I know Quirk isn't here. He said he had to work. I believe Quirk is from India and London. He's based in a couple of different places. This is called Fast Funky Club ID. So let's go. I don't even know what genre this is. Ooh. Okay. I'm expecting Justin Timberlake to come in. He'll have you naked by the end of the next song. Okay. I literally just finished a little guitar lesson with my daughter as well, so guitars are on my mind. This is nice. This is wicked. Okay. What's going on, Sonnet? Thanks, Loz. Yeah, I think everything's good with the stream. I think it was just Restream trying to confuse me. There's some really good numbers, actually. Like, I'm happy with this. And I'm happy with this piece of music as well. Let me send you his details. As always, please follow everybody that I'm playing, support each other, get behind each other, make lots of loud noises about each other. So this is Quirk. I really like this. I'm following you, Quirk. There you go. Yeah! Oh my word, this is a vibe. Can I download it? Yes. downloading this. What tempo is this? I reckon this is where this is. I think it's 170. Taking bets on what tempo this is. Let me just quickly tap in. Oh no, it's D&B. 174. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the progression on this. This is great. What's happening, Repletes? What's happening, Sean Wave? Have I missed out anybody? Loz, Jan, Hash, D-Pro. Sending love to everybody in America at the moment. Jeez, sending love to everybody in America for the next 4 years. Like, scary stuff. Horrible stuff. Fucking Nazi salutes. And denying like a whole class of people. Yeah. Let's not go out. Oh, yo, Single Action. Big up. This is really nice. Big up, Quirk. Yeah, Nazi Elon. I say certain things stay in your mind, like 911. Like I'll never ever forget seeing that on the news coming back from work. Ooh, I like those squeaky little bed springs in there as well. This is great. There is a little bit of information on Quirk on his SoundCloud. He is he's from Manchester and the Gujarat. And yeah, he's a guitarist. He's a producer, DJ and guitarist. He's been on Incursion, so I'll big up the Welsh connection. What else has he been on? Okay, Influx, All Colour, Noir State. I'm really feeling this. This is great. We are off to a really strong start today. This is brilliant. Yeah. Who said about the progression on this? Fireworks Factory, go on. Yo. Yeah, really interesting vibes. Who said? Loz said about the progression. Yeah, this like very mixable. I'm already thinking of tunes that I could play it with. But at the same time, this has kept me on my feet. This has kept me really surprised all the way through. Non-typical. Oh man, this has really put me in a great mood. It does sound speedy, you're right, D-Pro. And I think it's because I would say that this kind of sounds like he's gone on a 160 kind of footworky type of groove, but done it at a D&B tempo, I think. Or fast grind beat, yes on it, yeah. Wow, and then it just stopped like that. Wow. Okay, Quirk, that was fucking amazing. That was really good. Me and you need to have a conversation. And while I'm just queuing up, I haven't even queued up, I've got it already here. But I will say, music is getting signed from these shows now. I've signed a bunch of things. There's one official, Sonnet. Replete has got something coming out, and fuck it, I'll say it now because he's in the chat and I've already told him on email. Single Action is going to get a release as well. And I'm already talking to Fireworks Factory, who hasn't even been on this show yet, but there's a community of people. I'm looking to sign stuff for one more thing, but other labels as well. At least one other label has signed stuff, and I'm really encouraging labels to get involved and actually kind of sign stuff and listen to this and find new talent and stuff, whether they do or not. It doesn't matter because I'm doing it anyway. And weirdly, I was like quite reluctant to do this show today. I don't know. I'll get into that and maybe a little bit on. Let's just listen to some music. So this is Loz. This is Loz Youngs, and this actually didn't come through the normal demo drop channels. So this has come about through an awesome Welsh rapper, beatboxer, ambassador, pioneer, legend called Mr. Formula. That's Formula with a PH, multilingual rapper, absolute amazing, really inspiring man. And it turns out one of his oldest friends in Anglesey is this guy, Loz. And Loz, meanwhile, is a massive fan of Vision Radio. And he heard Mr. Formula's podcast with me, didn't realise that One More Thing existed, and here we are. And I saw, Loz, that you support me on Patreon as well. I didn't realise. I was looking for your email earlier, and I found that you supported me on Patreon, so thank you. Stop talking over the music. If you know me long enough, you'll know that I really love breaks. That's nice. Okay. I have actually listened to this once, but I can't remember what it does. right? I want a tiny bit more. I'm just going to pull that back a bit. And actually, I'll pause that, right, because I really like it when a build-up is just this wave of texture, and it's almost like the kind of white noise in your brain, and it's not the traditional kicks doubling up and doubling up and doubling up. I like it when it's a kind of texture like that, which is really good. But what I want is a bit more snap on that drop. Yeah. I think it almost needs something, almost a pause and another sound or something for that to go bam, like to really hurt you, like, and give you that kind of impact. This is really cool. I'm just looking at the numbers here. There's loads more of you than there normally are on YouTube. Normally YouTube is like later on. But no, there's quite a few of you on YouTube, loads of you on Twitch as well. This is brilliant. Hello, thank you very much. This is wicked. Let me pass on Lozzie's SoundCloud. Of course, I haven't even told you the name of the tune, and I really like the name of this tune. It's called Behind the Bins. Here we go. Right, this is... Sounds a bit mischievous. Lots of naughty things happen behind bins. I really like those kind of, what are they called, syn toms or something? Those kind of those synthetic toms, very 80s, really nice. And as I was loading up the spreadsheet for this show, it's literally the only thing I like having a spreadsheet for. I hate spreadsheets, especially having done my taxes recently. Yeah, I saw that Loz was a member of an act in the earlier 2000s. Soundex, who had support from James Zabida, who I've been meaning to get in touch with James Zabida for quite a while. We're old friends, and I think some of the output on One More Thing would really suit what he's doing. That kind of, is it trance? Is it breaks? What tempo is this? What genre is this? This is great. I would say at 5 minutes, by contemporary standards, not that I really support that, but I think a lot of kind of tracks, like I can see we've got another drop coming up. I think 5 minutes is very long for a track. So I would probably be, if I was mixing this in the club now, I would have mixed out of this by now. I want a tiny bit more variation. I think there's loads of interesting things going on. I want to see what happens now on this second drop. And let me cue up the next tune while I'm doing this. I know who it is. Right, okay. And great to have some breaks on the show. This is really nice. This is really nice. I think it needs slightly simplifying, and I reckon reducing by about a minute or so. But these are really nice and trippy. This is great. Yeah, I'm back in with those toms, probably to finish off. It almost sounds like they've been played in live. They don't feel too rigid, they don't feel on grid, which is nice. Wicked, nice one, Loz. And we'll connect anyway, we'll connect. I'll get back to your email, but I thought you'd sent me music, you asked me for feedback, and it was on the week that I've decided to do a demo drop. Oh, do you know what? I'm looking at the music, I'm looking at the media player, I was thinking, oh, why isn't that going down? It's because I'm actually playing that on SoundCloud. So there we go, that was Loz Young's. Nice to have a bit of breaks. And now I think we're going to keep the tempos different as well. This is Whoosh, who sent me 10 tracks on the last show, and I'd made a mental note to come back to some of them. I was looking at them all and I was wondering, and normally I give you all a choice, but I'm not reading out 10 titles. There's one called Hello Mr. White, and being as I've been watching a lot of Malcolm in the Middle with my kids recently, and which obviously reminds me of Breaking Bad, or The Next Logical Leap, like basically Bryan Cranston's on my mind quite a lot. So Hello Mr. White and Hello Whoosh. Ooh. Instantly taking me back to the hard house days and stuff. I do like these kind of clattery beats. And I'm really enjoying having different genres on this. Like, obviously, D&B is the bread and butter and that kind of faster stuff, but I do really enjoy it all. Yo, yo, yo. Right. Stop talking, start listening. And let me send over his SoundCloud, of course.
Hello, Mr. White. This is AT&T calling.
Of course, it is from Breaking Bad. Where's this gonna go?
Yo, 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 148, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9, representing the ABQ. What up, biatch?
Brilliant. This is great. Really, really nice. Cool. Very, very simple. Not many elements in here, just everything working together. Bassline can get a little bit silly, but this is really, really cool.
Hello, Mr. White.
Yeah. Yeah, tunes with phone calls generally are. There's a bit of a theme, like with all of the kind of Nokia ringtones. We recently did a DJ competition called Mixmas, and at least 4 or 5. No, it wasn't a competition. It was a series of mixes that we had. At least 4 or 5 mixes all had different variations of the Nokia ringtone.
What up, biatch?
And all of them were better than the Poxy one that I haven't really enjoyed seeing Boo play, to be honest. Each to their own. Each their own. This is just my opinion. This is great. It's to the point. Jesse comes through really nicely.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo. This is great. So this is Whoosh. Make sure you support Whoosh, UK artist. He also does drum and bass as well. He sent me loads of music for this show. Ooh, little switch up there. These subs are really strong. I feel like this would actually kick ass through a rig. There's a lot of bass line which doesn't have those subs, and it just sounds great through your laptop speakers, but I feel like this could pump. There's only one way to find out. Let me get the next one lined up. This is brilliant.
What up?
When you get the call, answer it. You really knew that. Wow, I don't know actually. I'm one of those people who don't answer my phone at all, to be honest, unless I'm expecting a call. All right, okay, we've got somebody else from the previous show as well for the next tune. Brilliant. Ooh. Okay, so this is another 5-minute song. Is this just going to be a straight up repeat of the first drop? Let's see. Hello.
Yo, 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 148, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9.
I want some subversion here, I'm going to say. It would be nice to have a bit more variation. I think I would have chopped up out of this by now and gone on to another tune. No shade on this tune. I do think, like, unless you're doing something really, really musical or really complex, like a kind of, like the structure of it's very different. Nobody's got 5 minutes anymore. Like, these are the times.
Hello, Mr. White.
And hello, Whoosh. Thank you very much. That was awesome. So now we are on to something from Scullivan. Again, he was on the last show. He sent over 2 tracks. So I said I'd play the second track on this show. This one is called Double Tap. I can't remember if it was dubstep or drum and bass that we played last time. I just remember the name being really, really cool. Scullivan. Like, how cool is that? So here we go. I do believe we're dealing with a 140 thing here. No, it's 170. It's wishful thinking and said enough for drum and bass. I haven't actually. The other week when everybody was slagging off drum and bass to high heavens, I was really defending it. That's just me being contrary, I think. Liking this. Little bit scratchy. Yeah. That's nice. Again, it's kind of got that staccato vibe that the Sequest had at the start. This is good. This is good. Ah, what's going on, Simmel? Yeah. It's pneumatic, this one, isn't it? I'd be rolling up my sleeves, I'd be drilling the road to this on the dance floor, like getting my steel toe cap boots back out. Is that what the technique is? So Fireworks Factory is saying like the fast pitch shifts. So is that the technique which is making it do that? See, this is what I love about the demo drop. I'm thinking like, how do you refer to this? What is the terminology? What's the technology? Someone's going to come up with a description in the chat. You're all awesome. There's some techno kind of spirit to this, I think. Okay. Now I can see on the waveform, there's certainly at one point this is going to do something different on the second drop. Really, really feeling this, Gullivan. So let me share your details in the chat. Ooh, yeah, nice and trippy. Yeah. This is a real creeper. This is gritty. Oh, right, okay, hang on. We've got, hey, Damage Man. How come you've come in as green? Okay. What's going on, Damage Man? Love a little halftime swagger. Really nice. This is great. Did the last one, I need to kind of go back to the other Scullivan track. Yeah. This is ready to go. I would say this is ready to sign. It sounds really clear. It sounds punchy. Maybe a final master. Yeah. This has just got one idea and it's brilliant. Is this, producers, help me out here, Tice from Noisia explained about a half bar loop where the loop is just 2 beats, and I think this is a good example of a half bar loop if I've understood his terminology right. I'm downloading this, so I'm going to be playing around with this in the mix. I am playing, UK people, playing at Volks, end of February. First time I will meet Sonnet, actually. Sonnet is coming down as well to Brighton. I'll probably be playing quite a few demo drop tunes, to be fair. Yeah, you're right, D-Pro. All of the best things are super simple. That was fucking brilliant. That was really, really good. Thank you very much, Scullivan. Right, on to Simmel now. Okay, right, so this one's called Object Permanence, I think it is. I might have written it down wrong. Yeah, Object Permanence. It's a demo, it's not mastered, so you might need to play around. Now, Simmel, I actually listened to your EP on Bill Eagle last night while I was filling in the spreadsheet and stuff. Some really interesting stuff on there. I'd like to have a conversation with you at some point. So let me know if you need me to turn this up a little bit, gang. Oh, yo, Hash, are you coming to Brighton as well? Are you coming down to that for the thing on the 28th of February? Brilliant. This is going to be like a little demo drop fucking meetup. Awesome. Hey, replete as well. Go on, Brighton doesn't know what hit it. Oh, man, you're absolutely right, Sonic. Go on, replete. Yeah, you're in the area. Come on. This will be amazing. Yeah. Ooh, let me turn this up. okay. You consider yourself tempted, Johnny, because I'm blatantly going to be playing your tune. This is beautiful, really nice. I'm getting Cohen Sound vibes on this. Don't throw that name around very lightly. This is beautiful. Simil, tell me, do you play any musical instruments and stuff? I kind of got a feeling that you might play the piano or might have been like trained on an instrument from a young age or something. And it's actually, there's another collaborator. Let me just send over. Right, so the other collaborator, Corix, which might be the singer, maybe. I'm a sucker for this type of shit. Yeah, big up Sean. I'm totally dealing with this. Yeah, dealing with this, digging this one rather. Right, okay, so that's Simil. Simil's from the UK. There's something really special about his sound. Like, I advise you all to go onto that SoundCloud. Learned guitar as a kid, but that's about it. Well, go on, there we go. And Corix is another producer, right? Okay. Oh, you from the US as well, Simil? Was I listening to the wrong Simil? Is that the wrong Simil? I don't think so. This is, it's right, okay, you're from the UK, right, okay, I have got it right. Do you know this is really reminiscent of Culprit as well? Oh, right, okay, follow. This is good, Follow everybody that I'm sharing the links for. And then support me on Patreon if you can, because I am fucking skint. Seriously, I have had quite a few Patreon supporters through this, and it's absolutely amazing. It is what One More Thing needs. Yeah, no, Simil, this is really, really nice. And like I said, like, everybody go and sort of check out that last EP. It's got like some ambient bits and some poetry and stuff on it. Really, really nice. Almost kind of moved me to tears a little bit. Right, Deer Hill now. Okay, now this one. All right, okay. Now, I've already listened to quite a few of these. He sent me a load. I am going to be signing music from Deer Hill, and it is going to be in the form of the kind of collection of tracks that he sent me here. Now, I wanted to play. I really wanted to listen to more of this last night, but I thought, no, I'm going to save myself so you can catch my reaction. And I think, right, Beyond the Turning Point is definitely one that I haven't got. Spore Prints. I've got Intro, Gateway, Process, and Pulsar. I'm going to go for Spore Prints because I kind of like Mycelium. So here we go. I remember the last one that we played, either the last show or the show. No, it was the last show. Really blew me away right until the very end. Yeah, atmospheric as fuck. Yeah. This is sounding great. So this is Deer Hill. And he's part of the Third Eye Colony, if I'm right in saying, is that right? Oh, that's literally got me goosebumping from the top of my head down to my tippy toes. This is lush. Okay, this 140 as well. Wow. I can't work out if I'm wandering through a forest or cruising through space on this. Either way, they're both great locations. This is, we're in that kind of Trent Moller zone. Again, to mention James Abelia, that kind of strange, the trippy side of prog, the shroomy side of prog. Yeah, Jan, you and I, we're going to have a conversation next week. It ticks so many boxes because it's kind of got that kind of techno-y type of feel as well. Oh, wow. This is really reminiscent of another artist who I've released music from recently, Fawn. That really emotional kind of sound. I don't think I've shared Deer Hill's SoundCloud yet, so let me do that. I already know what sport prints are. I don't need to Google them, Jan. That's one thing I'm not naive or innocent about. This really is beautiful. So thank you very much. Thank you. That's awesome. My only feedback there, my critique would be that it finishes too soon. I could get lost in that. And when we're talking about the length of a track, something like that can go on, I think, a lot longer. Maybe because it's not necessarily DJ music. I don't know. Yeah, Jan, we're going to talk, and I'm going to have to listen to all of them in one kind of go as an experience. Now, this is something really interesting. Now, these people, so this is F and X. They came through Instagram, and they just responded to my request for demos, but they know about me through Come Dancing, which was an 11 episode series. I wanted it to be ongoing of just pure Welsh music. I was spending like £50 a month on music though, and it was just costing me a bit too much and taking up too much of my time, and I was getting too obsessed with it, so I needed to pull back. I do want to bring Come Dancing back. I think there's so much amazing talent coming from Wales. So this is called Tell You Something, and I do believe, right, I think I was warned that it's a little bit, it's either smutty or dirty or sweary, but I love all of those descriptive terms, to be honest. So let's go. It's called Tell You Something, and I think they're a couple. I think they're a couple from Ammanford, which isn't too far away from me, really. Right, okay, it's Google Drive, so it's going to take its own sweet time to come up, so I'll just keep on babbling, and hopefully it does come up soon. What I will do though is I'll download it just in case, so then we can just fucking listen to it normally. Pardon me for swearing. Right, okay, that's downloading. Are we going to go? I really wish I was more organised. I'm not getting that kind of flushy, hot in the face feeling when everything's going wrong feeling when I'm doing a stream. I think that's why I was putting off doing this, because it's like, oh, is Restream going to work? Is it all going to go tits up? And first world problems, man. Right, okay, tell you something. I literally, right, I went to play the MP3. Here we go. Right, let me turn it up a little bit. Doesn't sound quite as well produced as Deer Hill. This is a little bit more DIY. Liking that kind of electro groove. Do I need to turn up any more? Let me know if you can hear it. Okay, I like those guitars. This has got a 90s kind of vibe to it. What was the band? 2020 sound system. That kind of groovy. Yeah. Okay. It's a bit of a B-52s vibe there, isn't it? Yeah. Definitely kind of talking headsy kind of thing, like. Yes. Okay. I'm compelled by these lyrics. I'm really into the message of this music, and I don't like crashing the vocal. but at the same time the track is 8 minutes long, so I kind of need to talk over it. If I paused it and then came back to it all the time, it'd be here for 20 minutes. There's a real lo-fi energy to this. I think for this, like in terms of a technical production, this needs a lot more welly and a lot more, but we're playing this alongside like real, like very well produced drum and bass productions. But I can hear her perfectly, and that's what I need from a vocal. Okay, this is great. Yeah, I think a lot of us can probably resonate with the message of this music. I don't think we're going to listen to the entirety of the tune just to keep things moving, but this is great. You can imagine it live. You can imagine a band playing this. I think on a technical tip, like on a production tip, this needs a lot more welly. You know, if this was to be played alongside other things and DJ'd, you'd really have to crank the gain up as it is. But this is the demo drop, and these are great ideas, and I think this is great. This is really, really cool. It's kind of got a bit of an Italo feel. It's a bit psychedelic. Definitely late 80s. And the whole message about originality and being an individual, and I mean, this is what I'm taking from the lyrics, whether I'm interpreting them the right way or not. Single Action is into this. Now this is the wig out bit, isn't it? So let's see how long it keeps my attention for now, because I like it when tunes do this. I like it when bands do this. You might have a little solo here or there, or a bit of spoken word. I'm afraid not, Damage Man. Yeah, no, I tell you what, no, fuck it. You're on every single stream. Send a tune over. There's 20 tunes, but I will. I'm playing them in the order that I put them in, so I'm not confusing myself. You are a long-time supporter of this show, so yeah, no, send a beat over. You'll be the last person with who play. Because where are we at now? This is great. If you're into this, check out 2020 Sound System. It's Ralph Lawson who runs 2020 Vision. I don't really do anything anymore. It's been a long time since I really kind of listened to them or paid attention to anything that they were putting out, but I toured with them a long time ago. I think Firework Factory, I think they are a couple. Let me just let me send over. I haven't sent over. Or they're definitely a duo. FNX they're called, so here we go. Their SoundCloud is Beat Bunker Records. The Funky Fresh 2, doing it for you. But yeah, they're from Ammanford, which is over in West Wales. Oh, we're going into late 80s properly now. Yeah. This is wicked. There they are there. It's reminding me of Stereo MCs and Low Fidelity All Stars. And it's keeping me going. Like, I didn't think I would play it for this long. This is brilliant. I think we are going to go the whole 8 minutes, you know, on this. This is great. You can imagine them playing it live. You can 100% relate to the lyrics. Yeah, in with the harmonies. Brilliant. Yeah. Wow. Brilliant. Okay, I've got your demo now, Damage Man. Yeah. Brilliant. Wow. Same. Brilliant. Like that kept me going for the whole 8 minutes and 30 odd seconds it's going for. I think because of the live kind of feeling of it and everything there, what I would like to see is that maybe that just needs a master, or maybe that just needs a mix down from somebody else. That kicks ass. Like, you can imagine that at a festival or something like that. It was really, really, really cool. So I've just noticed now that the next track, excuse me, is actually a free download. It's been out for a couple of weeks. Just kind of breaks the rules a tiny bit of the demo drop, but not really, because it's not released on a label, so it's still unreleased music in that type of sense. But yeah, it's had quite a lot of plays on SoundCloud. But I did say I would, I haven't declined it. I put it on the list. So fuck it, it's not like, I don't know, Hospital are releasing it next week or something. So I've had a few of those where people are like, oh, can you play this? It's not come out yet, so it's technically a demo. No, it's not, it's been signed. Anyway, this is called Daruma. This is by Misshapen Mind. Misshapen Mind is from München, or München, in Germany. I've got a funny feeling the caliber moved there. Yeah, you're right, Sonny. Very cool to hear music like that still. Like, yeah. I think, like, it does. It really reminded me of, like, it's, I think, Low Fidelity All Stars, I think, is probably the closest example. I think. I don't know. Right. Misshapen Mind. Here we go. And you can download this. We're back in D&B territory. How's it going to go? Ooh, yeah, okay. Everything seems to be sitting in the right place there. You can hear everything. There's nothing kind of bleeding into anything. What's that little vocal saying? Is it dirty or filthy? LFG. Living free, guys. Let's fucking go. Okay. I'm liking those kind of instrumental sounds there. Don't really hear them over drum and bass so much. Almost a kind of trancey sound that was. Yeah. So yeah, if you follow that link, you can actually download this one straight away. This is in return, it's like a hype edit thing. Thirsting? Mersting? So I wouldn't normally play a free download, but I don't know why. Mainly because there's so much great, like, unreleased music out. This is really, really good. Oh, right, Replete, you're coming up next. I'm going to close a few of these windows in my browser. Thirsting? 30? Okay. Really interesting. I mean, it's quite tracky. I don't know how much I'd remember of this tune. If I'm thinking back over tracks, like what's the characteristic, what's the personality of it? Definitely Critical vibes. Probably the thing that I'm going to remember is, were they saying dirty or thirsting? Thirsting. Wow, Deepro, you're saying I got to do these weekly? I was going to suggest I do it monthly. Because it has been a while, it's been over a month since I've done one of these, and the amount... Testing! It could be testing. Testing. I think I was doing it every 2 weeks. I'm going to differ between 2 and 3 weeks, I think. These bits, it's the bits over the top, those kind of like RP sounds that I really enjoyed. Oh, phew. So you've got to do them weekly. I'll take monthly. Less is more sometimes. But I think like the response and the amount of demos that I got when I requested them yesterday was definitely more than I normally get. I think because I haven't done one for so long. Hang on a minute, we played one of your tracks. Don't be greedy now, Misshapen Mind. There we go. So thank you very much for that, Misshapen Mind. So we're going from Germany back to the UK. This is Replete and Malik G. And I mean, Replete, if you're new to this show, Replete has been on almost every show, and he's torn our fucking faces off and brought shoe ladies into the mix and all types of stuff. But he said that this is something very different, so I'm really, really intrigued by this. And yeah, Replete has a track with Newton coming out on One More Thing next month called Mission Through Hell.
On the one hand, Doctor, it appears that the surgery is a success, despite the patient's resistance. But on the other hand, we may have created a monster.
Ooh,
how can you be so sure? It's barely alive.
But it has exhibited exponential growth. The moral thing to do would be to terminate it. But I fear we may be too late.
You've got to tell me where that vocal is from. I kind of recognise it, but I'm not too sure where from.
Where you dead, yeah, boy, where you dead? Where you dead? Where you dead?
Okay.
Yeah, brother, where you dead? Where you dead? Where you dead? Where you dead, yeah, boy, where you dead? Where you dead, boy? God, this space is an atrocity. No pills, but I'm still sweating like Timmy. Was wishing for a Trixie, now I'm sharp like 10.
Brilliant, go on.
Till the world goes bang, let me sell you on this insomniatic, weed addict, blower back.
Yes.
Robot,
woof, woof.
Busting down the scene, new EDM noise till my blood don't bleed. Make my fire burn blue, make my soul.
The MC on this is great. It's sounding really crisp and clear. Who is Malik G? So this, I'm just going to put this name into the chat here. Tell us more, Replete. Tell us more. This is great. Really, really great.
Y'all have to vex with me, the way I mash up this beat. The dreadlock emo pick me, walk a jungle in this street. They just want to dismiss me, but my soul is unforgettable. Army of the outcast, next up call me the general. Big up, shift with no clutch.
You know, it's talking about like a vocal having the right space and hearing every single word. This.
Like peas, let me get a little line from my back.
Right, okay. Okay, so feedback there from Firework Factory. The vocal could almost come back a bit. It's almost too much at the front. Loz is saying that the detune bass sounds like an angry bee. Yeah, nothing worse than an angry bee. Oh yeah, totally. It's great to hear a completely different side of you here, Replete. Have you been sending this out to anybody or anything like that? Have you played it out?
Are undoing. The
Really
creature
interesting.
fails to respond to commands, requests, or any sort of reasonable behavior, and has a thirst for blood.
Okay.
If you're hearing this, it's too late.
It is too late. Go on, Replete. Thank you very much. That was wicked. And yeah, really interesting MC as well that you're working with. Really cool. So now we are on to a semi-regular of the show. We've played quite a few tunes of theirs. It's Dysfunction. Again, Wales represented. There hasn't been a Dysfunction tune I haven't liked either. This one's called Genesis. Let's see where we're going. Maybe a bit of Phil Collins. Probably not. Absolute badass DJ as well as Dysfunction. I'm gonna so that is their SoundCloud, and what I'm gonna do as well quickly, because it's so good, we hear some guitars coming in there, I think. That is a mix that Dysfunction did for us a little while ago, and it absolutely kicks ass. Absolutely kicks ass. Really cool. Where's this going? Okay. Nice. Dare I say, there's probably some leveling out to do there. Whoa. So Dysfunction does quite a lot of that crossbreedy stuff as well. And you can almost hear they're sitting right in the middle. Yeah. It's kind of got that like old school Ram energy about it as well. Oh, what was it? Nightbreed. It's kind of got a Nightbreed vibe to it. Quite a lot of positive reactions going on amongst you lot as well. Yeah, very Ram, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, huge appreciation. Big up, Kai. Thanks for sending this. Brilliant, nice one, Sonnet. Have a good evening. I think this is actually... Oh no, there might have been a previous demo drop where Sonnet hasn't been on it, but thank you for being involved. I really like those kind of vocals as well, those Eastern vocal textures. Another one with that halftime swagger. Yeah. Oh, you're up next, Hash. T for tremendous. That was really sick. big up Dysfunction and big up Hash. Hash is here, a regular since the very, very first demo drop. Yeah, always in the chat and contributed quite a few tunes. This one's called Cirrus. Hash, have you got a SoundCloud yet? I always share your Instagram. If you've got a SoundCloud or a new one, let me know. Feels like after you watch a martial arts movie and you want to go and kick stuff. Yeah. Brilliant. This is sounding promising. I think you should. Probably of all of the accounts. I really hate social media. I hate what social media is doing to us all. But I think that SoundCloud, I don't even count that as social media. It probably is. Okay. That was quite sudden. I like that. Okay. This has got a lot of contemporary energy about it. Quite an interesting structure, actually. I'm looking at the waveform as well. This is different. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Slight kind of that kind of neon grime, synthy kind of influence. This is super dreamy. I'm interested to see how this progresses now. This should be the big payoff. This is really interesting. This is unusual. I like this. But on that kind of SoundCloudy tip, when I'm doing my research, SoundCloud is almost my first place to go. Yep. Deep Rosa Fam, Firework Factory. Yeah, melodic DMB. In this day of kind of just maximum impact, we're not hearing enough of it. Especially non-standard, I really like this. Dare I say, this would mix in really nicely with Sonnet's music. So I'm going to download this. I can feel a place for it in my sets. Those pianos are really nice as well. Right, okay, Firework Factory, you are next. Yeah. Beautiful. Some really, really, really interesting sounds in there. I'll tell you what, it's kind of reminiscent as well. Yeah, so Loz is saying about a break from the harder stuff or end of night tune. Yeah. End of night or a nice opener where you just so you don't want to go in too hard straight away. Emotional. There's a couple of kind of textures and instrument noises that are reminiscent of sounds that Lakeway uses. We just announced that we're dropping Lakeway's album on the 20th of March. And there are some of those kind of sounds in there. It's like a few sounds that you might find in instrumental grime. That was really, really nice, Hash. Thank you very much. That was great. I don't like, I know that I would mix that on a mix. I wonder how that would respond or relate in a club. I think it would probably be something that someone would be playing and then doubling up with something a bit kind of like savage underneath. But just beautiful, just really, really touching. Quite understated, not going like too obvious at all. Lovely, lovely, lovely track. Right, so we've got now Fireworks Factory. We've got a choice, and I am going to give you guys that choice. It's either Breaking Gemstones or Can't Stand the Rain. And I know I've heard these tunes because I know they're both on the Fireworks Factory mix that won the competition with Mixmas, which is the competition was like to have a mix in our series, and then a set at an event that we're doing this year, which we have locked in this week, is a Big Love Festival. So Fireworks Factory will be joining us at Big Love Festival. Breaking Gemstones, the first person has come through. I always go with the first suggestion. So thank you very much, Simon. But I don't know, like I can't quite work out which the tracks are going to be because there's so much going on in the mix. I'm going to share Fireworks Factory's SoundCloud and the mix in just one moment. In fact, I'll do it now and stop talking. So here he is. That's the SoundCloud. And here's the mix. Okay. That's sounding great. Loads and loads of space around it. Is this? I'm sure this is in your mix. Yes. Oh, yeah. Measured. This has got a real kind of funk to it. That bassline purrs. This is great, actually. I think this would probably mix really nicely with that last track from Hash as well. Yeah. There's a grandness to this, like in terms of kind of the stereo space it's taken up in my ears. You can fuck right off, Mr. Firework Factory. That's great. That's really, really good. Really good. Oh, there we go. Loads of great comments coming in. Ash is going red in the face. Beautiful. Really, really nice. I'm ready to go. This feels finished. Downloading this. This might well end up in a mix. If that's alright with you. Breaking Gemstones. Ooh, nice little double ups on the beats as well there. Great. I'm trying to think of who this reminds me of. I can't quite put my finger on it. This is great. Really, really nice. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean, D-Pro. Like it's kind of it's measured, but it's like it's enormous, but it's also holding back a bit as well. again, possibly on that kind of like the modern sound of Cohen sound, what they're doing now, but like it's that sense of majesty, I think, like a narrative kind of vibe. Yeah, the variations are brilliant, and the variations in the bass as well. Yeah, right until the very, very end. That's really, really, really nice. So please, everybody get behind Firework Factory, like his mix and everything. There's an interview tagged in, and there was the last interview that we did in 2024 and the last mix that we ran in 2024. And yeah, he will be playing a really, really nice spot on the Fire Engine at Big Love with us in July. Right, so on to Sultra. Now we are well over halfway. We're running really nicely to time. This has been my favourite stream that I have done so far. It's brilliant. So thank you, everybody, and big up everybody who is watching and stuff and not in the chat. I understand that people are working or don't. I don't really get involved in the chat when I'm involved in a stream, because when I do, I get obsessed with the chat and it's like, just stay away, stop talking. It's difficult. Sultra, this is Sultra. He's been on the show before. In fact, did we start with him last time? I think we might have done. Yeah, we did. Hollow, that was it. This is called Blunder. Let me share his deets. Where's this going? What's this doing? Oh, you! Oh, fuck a duck. Okay, hold on. Oh man, was not expecting that. This is why I listen to things fresh. Ridiculous. Oh my word. Right. Do you have a story about the title, Mr. Sultan? Or Sultra? I called you Sultran then, sorry. Do you have a title? No, do you have a story behind the title? Because I like the word blunder. Blunder, it's kind of like, it's a mistake that doesn't harm or create issues for other people. When I chopped my finger in a blender, it was a blunder for sure. Like, you know, the only thing that it really caused upset with was having to clean the blood off the ceiling and stuff, but it didn't cause any problems for anybody else. I like blunders. Probably because I cause a lot of blunders. Yeah, so tell me any story behind the title of the track. This is going down incredibly well. Like I say this, go on. I was playing chess and made a ridiculous blunder to lose the game. And it pissed me off for about a week. Oh my word. Thought the sounds of this track summed up how you... Oh, wow. Go on. I'm going to have to tell my son that, 'cause he's a big chess boy at the moment. Blunderbuss. Wow. Yeah. Okay, replete. I hope it's a nice pizza. I will see you soon. I'll see you in Brighton. And I'll speak to you next week. Go on. Oh. Oh, fuck. Now we might have to have a little chat, Sultra. Or, like I say, other labels, if you're watching this, and if you're not, then you're lost. Like, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Other labels, like, this is ready to go. First person I would send this to is Benny L. Ooh. And probably Trex, actually, like the new sounds on Trust Audio, the new thing by Crucify Me that we played on Vision Radio this week, in a similar kind of spirit to this. Like, it's It's like the frog sound that a lot of people in the jump up side of things are really into, but brought into a more kind of, I don't know, unapologetic rare type of vibe. I think that might be my new artist name, Unapologetic Rare. Brilliant. Thank you, Saltra. That was great. Let me cue up the next one. Oh, okay. Right. It's a single action. You are coming up. You are after this one. This one now, it was actually going to be the last two that I was going to play, but then other ones have come in and stuff like that. So I don't think he's in the chat, but this is probably like one of those high profile ones, like we've had Goozy before and Section and like really established artists who are putting out wicked music all of the time. This is Kravitz with Grim Sickers. It's called TSTCBS or TSTCBs. Sounds like something that I quite enjoy on the weekend. Right, let's have a listen to this. This is sounding slower. This is sounding very different to what Kravitz is known for. Turn up a little bit. Grim Sickers is getting around quite a lot. Someone else tried to send me a tune with him on literally an hour or two before the show, but it's coming out on another label. He does a lot of stuff with Clicks as well. Great MC.
Raindrops all on me. Yeah.
Ooh.
Demons in my dreams. Matrix in my sleep. Yeah. Brother, don't wake me, please. Brother, but side that can't be seen. Raindrops all on me. Yeah. Demons in my dreams. Yeah. Matrix in my sleep. Brother, don't wake me, please. Brother, but side that can't be seen. All we know is graph, bars to movie stars, yeah. Chicks to supercars, yeah. All this soon will pass, life is just a dream, yeah. All a movie scene, yeah. Let your spirit breathe.
Wow. This is a very different side to Kravitz.
Through the final phrase, yeah. All we do is pray, till it's judgment day, yeah. What's more to say, yeah. Everything's been said, God bless the dead, yeah. Raindrops all on me, yeah. In my dreams.
So then this is definitely like sonically, I feel like this could kick more. This is definitely a kind of demo stage, but you could imagine it being even grander.
Matrix in my sleep. Brother, don't wake me, please. But side that can't be seen.
Our pleasure, Firework Factory. I will speak to you really, really soon, Max, and thank you for getting involved. Thank you for sending stuff. Thank you for getting involved in the chat and stuff. And I will speak to you very soon.
Side that can't be seen.
I really do love the chat vibe with everybody. And knowing that people have connected through this has been great.
Raindrops all on me. Yeah.
And this is kind of like you can almost imagine it live.
Matrix in my
definitely imagine it on the radio, but at the same time it's kind of got that like 2012 type of dubstep kind of vibe to it as well. Magnetic Man type of vibe.
Demons in my
which also, isn't it really cool seeing Scream and Bang go back in the studio?
Brother, don't wake me, please. Brother,
I just hope they don't go too cheesy.
Can't be seen. Life is just emotion. I ain't got no motive. Yeah. Every day I'm ghosting. Yeah. Still I keep my focus. Life is just an hour. Yeah. All this greed and power. Yeah. And I still love her. I just need to tell her. All this time we wasted. Yeah. I don't need replacement. Yeah. This the final stages. I've been waiting ages. Yeah. What more to say? Yeah. Everything's been said. God bless the dead. Sick.
Feeling that. Grim Sickers is coming from a deep, deep place there. God rest the dead. Like, seriously. Oh, God bless them. This is lush. Whole other side to Kravitz.
Side that can't be seen.
That's funny, I'm sure he sent me something ages ago when I was asking for dubs, like a breakbeat thing. Like Kravitz, there's a lovely story of his up on an interview that I did with him a little while ago, where he was kind of like, he was almost losing the ambition and thought, nothing's happening with the productions, I'm not going to bother anymore. And he sent one thing off to DJ Zinc. Zinc got straight back to him and signed it and gave him the boost he needed. And when you're dealing with, like, if you're sending stuff to Zinc and he's signing it straight away and getting back positively, that's a sign. Kravitz, Grimsickers, that is awesome. I mean, yeah, never give up. Literally, like, don't stop. Do not stop. Never, ever, ever give up. I would advise, in fact, I'm going to link it up in a minute, the Kravitz interview, because it has kind of got that vibe. Right, Single Action, we are on to you now. I'm going to go for Party Out, and I do have a confession to make to everybody on this, because normally I listen to all of these, I raw dog it, as the new kind of parlance is saying. Like, I try not to listen to any of these, so you're getting my natural reaction. This isn't the case with this. I've listened to it quite a few times. I downloaded all of the Single Action stuff that he sent because I really like that Peanut Butter track that we played a while ago. So I am aware of this. I'm not going to do false and be like, pretend that this is new to my ears. This is brilliant. It's called Party Out. So yeah, Single Action has been on quite a few shows recently. Mixed down by Current Value. And I think somebody else has told me about Current Value and has actually come through Current Value. That actually took me by surprise then. I knew it was coming. Really, really nice. Like, it's almost a bit breakcore-y. I would love to have some breakcore sent to me for this. Those chops. So let me share a few things. Firstly, oh, yeah. It's kind of got that rave energy, but there's a real emotion in those strings, those twinkles. Really nice drums. Maybe it needs a tiny bit more sub. I do kind of whack up the bass a little bit when I've mixed this. No. Here we come. Body. That's awesome. Hey. Hi, Durov. I'm not too sure who you are, Durov, but big up. This is militant. Yeah. Real. And I'm 99% sure I'll be playing this when I next play live. Play out a Volks. If the crowd can handle it. But being as I'm playing alongside Emperor, Edrush and Opticore, I think I could probably play shit like this. Woo! Militant. And that sense of contrast, that kind of, you need that dynamic with something like this. So certainly I do, to get the enjoyment from it, is that kind of, oh no, I'm playing it through a media player, aren't I? Right, okay, so we've still got a couple of minutes. It's quite long, actually. Those strings. I can't quite remember how this next bit goes, actually. Party. What type of party? Type of party where everybody's just literally going around like, yeah, mate. I think I would actually suggest a bit of an edit. Wow. Like that little bit came out of nowhere. Wow. I mean, this is absolutely wild. I'm pausing it for a second there. I think if I was playing this in a club, I think I would have either mixed out by now or brought in something really, really nice and emotional underneath. I've been playing around a lot with this in the mix though, and I love those drums. I think we're going to have a bit more of a flavour of this because, I mean, we've listened to an 8-minute track, so we will listen to a little bit more of this. Yeah, I've been single action. I'm chatting to you on email. Like, I am very interested in your music. And I think a lot of it is because it's so non-typical, like it's not standard. It might take a little while to think about how you're going to mix it in or how you're going to phrase it in a mix. I think we've spent far too long, I say we, I don't produce music, but I think producers in general have spent far too long pandering to the DJ and making things very DJable, so then to make sure that it gets played. But fuck that, the stuff that you're going to go home remembering is like, remember that track that went bah, 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 bah. Like, this is wow. Like, maybe something like what was it called, therapy sessions. This would be the type of stuff, and it's crossbreedy really. Right, so yeah, I'm going to get the next tune lined up, and I think so. There we go. And let me do it a little bit politely. Let me fade it out instead of just cutting it there. Single action, fucking wicked, right? Follow that man, USA, representing quite a lot of US artists actually. And it's great to be representing America's drum and bass really at the moment, because that is one great thing coming from the country, and I think there are some amazing talents and a great culture brewing up there. So now we go right the way over to the other side of the world. We go over to Thailand now, home of Filthy Philp, who's actually from the UK. He runs Trigger Fingers label, and again we did a great through demo drop. I invited him for a mix and an interview towards the end of the year. He's part of the whole Mixmas thing that I did, and his story, man, wow. I'll share that interview too if I get time. We kind of need something like this to calm down a little bit from the last tune, don't we? My ears are adjusting from the militancy to this. Such is the dynamic range of drum and bass and the dynamic range of this show. This is great. Do we know the vocalist? I'm sure he's told me. Phoebe Train. Yeah, I think this is the biggest contrast we've had so far. So here he is. That's his SoundCloud there. Super nice. I'm going to throw in a couple of other links as well. So we've got this. This is his mix. Beautiful. He's definitely got a knack. Everything that Filthy Philp has sent us so far has got that kind of smoky, jazzy. I was wondering that didn't, but the ones that really stood out to me. But I've just put a link to a mix that he did for us. And I would say there's a bit too much horns going on. There's the echoes of us, there's the lead horn, and then there's echoes or ones in the background. I think the instrumentation needs stripping back a tiny weeny bit. But I've been privy to a bit of information in the email, which I'm not allowed to say, but there is going to be another vocalist on this second bit. So I mean, he's moving forward with the tune, so there's going to be another vocalist on this bit. But I mean, I'm really loving the instrumental as well, like nice and skippy. But if you ever listen to that mix that I just put up, not now obviously, the intro on that, it's like a spoken word piece that he's made with somebody called Beth the Barber. And if you're not in tears or goosebumping all over by the end of it, then I don't know, you've done too many drugs and you're dead inside, or you haven't done enough, or I don't know. No, seriously, like, yeah, it's really thought-provoking. It's just really empowering and it's beautiful. It's actually inspired me with something I'm doing on the next mix I'm doing. But yeah, Filthy Philp, Trigger Fingers. If you follow that mix link, there's a lovely interview with him. Oh, in true form, I've put check out our interview, and I put coming soon. It's on the website, right? Johnny almost finished his jobs, never quite finishing them all. Millions of words in progress. I'm sure other people can relate. This is stunning. Thank you very much, Liam. And yeah, well, I'll dig out on the next during the next tracks. We've only got 4 more tunes left now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Those lovely guitars. So, where are we now? Does it tell you something fast, funky? Tech the Cutter is the next person we've got. And because I'm playing it off a media player, now we can do like a kind of nice little mix there. So this is coming in now. No, it's not a mix at all. Where is it? Is it coming in? Oh, I know what's happened. Right here, hold on. That's better. That's literally the first cock up of the show. That's not bad. Okay. So this is Tech the Cutter, who I know is part of the Noisier Discord community, or Vision Discord community. Okay. Quite psychedelic. Let me share some links. I've got his Instagram here. Messi! Oh! Oh my word! Okay. I mean, it's borderline messy there. It's borderline messy. That bass line is wobbling all over the place, and it's a bit like a basket of snakes all trying to jump out, and he's just about keeping them under control. Just about.
Welcome to the thriller, the mind-blowing chiller. The time has come to make your life iller. Step into the future with the psycho killers, gorillas. The mission is to make life iller. Welcome to the thriller, the mind-blowing chiller. The time has come to make your life iller. Step into the future with the psycho killers, 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 killers.
Oop. That's just on the right side of chaos. Whoa. Does anybody recognize the vocal? Ooh. Galaxy Gas. Wow. Okay. Murderation. So yeah, that is a lot of fun. That is a lot of Galaxy Gas. I think maybe on a technical tip, there is something that could be done to just slightly restrain that bass or make it seem like it's not quite so dangerously wobbly. But then at the same time, why? Like, it means it'd be quite hard to mix. Also, I know for a fact it's only got like 13 seconds left. I was like, there's not going to be any polite ending to this. It's just going to stop, isn't it? Yeah, go on. So yeah, nice to hear from you as well, Iltech. Like, we linked and had a little chat when I took on the role as the presenter of, or co-presenter of Vision Radio, and he was one of the people who kind of got in touch with me quite soon, and is part of the Vision, I think it's a Discord community, but really, really nice to hear from you and hear something like that. And I've really enjoyed the range that we've had on this show today. It's been, sometimes it's almost quite unsettling. Right, so we've got 3 more tracks now. I think I'm not too sure if one of you is in the chat, but I know one of you is, Sean. You're here, and it's Sean Wave. I know you've been here right since the start of the show as well, so thank you very much for your patience, and let's have a listen to this. So Sean is from Italy, Milan, Italy. It's been on Rebel Music and Tabula Rasa. Have we played something of yours before, Sean? Having a spreadsheet is really handy. No, I don't think we have. Right. Or if we have, I haven't made a note of it. And I never thought I'd say those words. Having a spreadsheet is really handy. It is though, really. I want to pick up Gooder. He sometimes, well, he's been part of most shows. He's not here today, but he was the one who kind of got me organised. So yeah, let me share your SoundCloud. Oi. Sounding really clean. And you're absolutely right, D-Pro. The imperfections are what make it perfect. All the time and everything. Yeah, very clean drums. And this kind of rising kind of sense I really like as well. Can't quite tell where it's going to go, but you know it's going somewhere.
If hope becomes something that you express through illusion, then it's not hope, it's fantasy.
Ooh, wow. Wow. So it's time for a little rewind there. I'm gonna just pause it there. So you've come in there on that really nice build-up and literally all the elements are coming in there. I wonder if when it drops, all you need to do is drop in with that bass line and those drums, and then in the next 16 or the next 32, bring in the dun 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 dun. This is almost like, oh my God, which part of this am I going to grip onto with my ears? But that's no bad thing as well, because you've kept that really condensed. Didn't expect that coming as well. So let's go back.
You express through
experience that again.
Then it's not hope, it's fantasy.
There's loads there. It's just like, wow. Super interesting. Yeah. Okay. You had other ideas in mind completely. Oh, it's gone into a different type of vibe there. maybe this should be the bit that you drop into, and then you go into dum 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 dum. Great momentum though. This is, wow, yeah. I tell you what, I would mix this with the Firework Factory tune. Oop, Loz, you're gonna have to tell me what a flam is. Except for someone flamboyant like myself. What is a flam? Yeah, see now we're getting to know the pianos a bit more now.
If hope becomes something that you express through illusion, then it's not hope.
Right.
It's fantasy.
Yeah. I think production-wise, like sonically, mix down-wise and everything, this is ready to go. I think there are other variations you could do with the arrangement, but that's not to say that this isn't right. Ah, okay. And are these pianos, are they in that intro? Go on, Sean. Right to the very end. Yeah, definitely. I'd mix that with the Firework Factory tune. And maybe there's other variations you could do, or bring those pianos in at a different time or something. But no, I mean that's a done tune, like, and that it's yeah, brilliant. Like I can't believe the standard of the tunes we've got. Right, so this is a really interesting one. This literally these last two now, they came in right last minute. I thought this was going to be the very last one. So this is a guy from Detroit, Marshall Applewhite, and oh no, it's not coming up. Hold on. Right, no, it's okay because he's emailed it over to me as well. So I first heard of him as Octo-Red on Vision Radio a little while ago. He's had various aliases and stuff. I'm actually going to read out a little bit of information in a moment. It's called Not Aware Enough to Stop. And as someone who's got Don't Stop tattooed on his hands, that resonates with me. Although he has told me the story why. I've seen the explanation on Instagram, but I haven't read it yet. I know this is going to be interesting. Ooh. Whew, some serious 808 weight on that, man. Ooh. Right. Downloading this because I don't know if any of you have seen any of my sets with Scar Tip. This is the type of wonky shit we pull on each other's sorry asses. It'd be really nice to drop this on him and watch him stop and go, what the hell is that? Love that slow, gluey stomp. So Marshall Applewhite is also known as Octo-Red. What else? He's got another alias as well. I'm trying to find it. Here we go. Cocky Balboa. Brilliant. Wow. So let me just find the story. Here we go. Right, so it's oh right, okay. So it's a reference to an endless stream of customers I have to assist with refunds because they refuse to read disclosures stating they had already submitted a payment. That sounds like the Kafkaesque world that we are all trapped in these days. And this is our soundtrack. Wonky as fuck. This is great. This is the weird side of the demo drop. It's just those 808 hits that I'm really feeling the most. Really weird and really trippy. Brilliant. Well, Marshall, you're getting a follow. That's for sure. Have I shared his details? I have shared his details. There we go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you this album because this is how we came on each other's radar. We played some of this on Vision Radio a little while ago. I was really interested kind of hearing that style of UK kind of informed bass music coming from Detroit, who obviously originally informed the UK. The feedback loops. Because make no mistake, Detroit is the spiritual homeland of all this weird technological soul that we've immersed ourselves in. One of the many spiritual stomping grounds, but probably one of the most crucial ingredients in the whole mix. And something that brings techno and jungle together in that kind of way, in that activated way, in the working class street mentality way, in the way that people need to express themselves because they are not being treated properly. This is why we are into music, and this is the last tune now. The last tune, I want to thank everybody for being involved and being part of the community and stuff. The numbers have been really, really cool. Like, this has been the most consistent show musically as well. It's been brilliant. I will say, if you can support me on Patreon, or if you can chuck me a little bit of money on PayPal or anything like that, like, One More Thing does need to start paying bills if these continue, but in the meantime, like, I'm having a hell of a lot of fun, and you know, I benefit from these as well because I'm in touch with the music right from the future, so I can sign it. We're playing it on YouTube, we're playing it everywhere. Like, this it's great. It does. I get myself tied up in knots here. I love supporting music like this, and we're right on the edge of the frontier here. Like, we've heard some mad sounds. So thank you very much to everybody who gets involved, everybody who contributes, and all that lovely stuff. And this is the last track. It came in as we were all vibing out. It's Damaged Man, one of the most regular contributors to the show, and we've released music from him right at the very start of One More Thing being a label. And we played some of his bass house stuff as well, but I think this is drum and bass. I'm not too sure. We'll find out now. It's called The Worst of It, and I like that type of sentiment to sign out the show. No cheesy happy endings here. We're gonna have a grim old ending. Take it away, Damaged Man. No, big up you lot. Like, thank you. I mean, it's a weird concept to just be sitting here and just talking, kind of to myself, but not to myself at all. It keeps me on my toes as a music appreciator and analyst. I can't be passive. Right? I gotta properly listen to this and feed back in a way that respects the artists, you know, respects the creators, and hopefully open doors for people and highlight other people about other people's stuff. Yeah, snarly. Yeah. What a brilliant way to end. Oh, big up Duro, big up Loz, big up Shadow Mech, big up Single Action, Deepro 9. I don't want to miss anybody out now. Sean, obviously. Everybody. Wow. This is good. Looks like I'm downloading this one as well. Yeah. Really nice tune to end with. We've been to some crazy places. And there's always one or two non-drum and bass songs, but I think we've had a really nice balance on this one. We've had loads of house, we've had like 80s kind of new wavy type of lo-fi stuff, militant like industrial stuff, beautiful melodic stuff, euphoric. There's been some new producers in the mix as well. So thank you all. Yeah. So in a minute, when this is over, I will stop broadcasting, and then I'm going to go for my tea, and then I will send you all the link, and I will update the track list and stuff. If you're watching this sometime in the future, I hope the future is okay, because some days it doesn't feel like it's going to be, but I know it will be. Humankind has been through a lot worse. And yeah, follow all the links, support all the people. Do I have a link to this tune? I've got a link to Damage Man's SoundCloud. We are having a salmon risotto tonight. Well, I don't know if it's salmon, it might be a pea risotto, but a risotto.
That's the worst of it.
Damage Man, here we go. Yeah. You know where you stand with the Damage Man tune. You know what you're going to get. Like, the production is always so crisp. Head choppers. Head choppers. No, thank you, Damage Man. When you popped up in the chat, I was thinking like, oh my god, I've missed an email from somebody. And I like the flexibility of being able to chuck in a track at the end. Especially now because I'm quite organised with all of this. So as organised as I'm going to get. I really like those extra cymbal splashes as well on the last part of the 16s. And that's actually the best of it. You've all been the best of it. Thank you, everybody. I will be back in a couple of weeks' time. Normally I've got a date in mind, but it'll be sometime in February. And we might even have a guest with us as well. Who knows? It's been brilliant. Thank you all so much. It's been the best one that we've done so far. So, yep, adios.